If you have always thought that panna cotta is a difficult dessert to make, I'm going to show you how easy it is. It's 5 ingredients. I have here 5 cups of cream, 1 cup of organic sugar, 2/3 of a cup of milk, 2 envelopes of unflavored gelatin, and a tablespoon of vanilla. And that is all we're going to need. We're going to start by pouring the milk into a bowl, and we're going to put the gelatin in that and get it dissolving and softening while we put the cream and sugar on the stove in this empty pan and start warming it up. So there's my gelatin in the milk. That is ready to sit for a little bit. We're going to put the cream. This is 5 cups of heavy cream, and you can cut this recipe in half if you want. I'm making a larger recipe. This is actually a double recipe of the one that I have, and this is a cup of sugar. So you've got a cup of sugar and 5 cups of cream, and we're going to heat that over medium heat until it comes to a full boil. And you don't want to walk away from this and let it boil up, because it can boil up too high and be a problem. So keep an eye on it. You're wanting the sugar to dissolve and you want to see a full boil. And we're just going to keep stirring that until that sugar is completely dissolved. When your cream has come to a full boil, we are going to add the milk with the gelatin in it. We're going to whisk that in until it is dissolved. We're just going to give it a whisk until that dissolves, and then you're just going to cook it for 1 minute and then take it off the heat. And this dessert is so easy. This is really all it is. If you have time to boil cream like this, you have time to make panna cotta. You're just dissolving the gelatin into it. You're going to cook it on, I've got it on basically a medium high once it hit a boil, and we're stirring it for a minute. I'm going to take it off the heat and stir in the tablespoon of vanilla, and then we're just going to let it cool down. So that is really all there is to it. So do this the night before a lovely family gathering, and then serve it with some fresh fruit tomorrow, and it will look amazing. Okay, so that has cooked for 1 minute with whisking it on the medium-high heat. We've taken it off the heat. We're going to just add in the 1 tablespoon of vanilla and give that a whisk to combine it. And that's it. That is all this dessert takes, and the rest of it is just up to the cooling process. We're going to let it cool on the stove for a little bit, not too long, and then I'm going to pour this off into a large glass bowl like this. And I've got the bowl sitting on a rack on the counter, and it's going to fill it right to the top. I believe that's probably a 2.5 quart serving dish, Pyrex dish. So we're going to just leave that on the rack on the counter to cool down to room temp. And then once this gets down to room temp, we're going to put a piece of saran wrap right over the top of it and press it down onto the top like you do if you have ever made pudding. And then that goes in the fridge overnight. And tomorrow it will look like this. This is so delicious. I hope this inspires you to make this beautiful summer dessert. If you have time to boil cream, you have time to make panna cotta. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.